All right, so for today's class, I'm going to be going over some of the resources available to you on scottleroymarketing.com. I'm currently at our website, scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll mostly be working in this KW Resources tab today. So to access these different resources on our website, we do need to sign in. So I'm going to scroll down and hit that login button on the far right. All right, this brings us into the login page. So for most of you, this is going to ask for your market center number. Some offices, a small handful, do actually have a password, but 9 times out of 10, we're just looking for your market center number. We don't need your KW password in this spot. If you don't know your market center number, this can be found at the top right of your My KW screen. It may also be your MCA's email. Your MCA's email a lot of times is KLRW and then a number on the end, like KLRW123. And that number on the end is actually your market center number. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a market center number here and click login. All right, from here, we're gonna go to the top to our menu and highlight KW Resources, and then Questionnaires. And from this little pop-out, let's click the first option for Questionnaires. So one of the first things you'll probably do with our company is fill out our questionnaire. A lot of times this is sent to you directly from your office, or it may be sent from our team as well, but you can also access the questionnaires on our website. Let's go ahead and just click this first option here for Setup Questionnaire. If we scroll down, we'll see a video that walks you through setting up and filling out this questionnaire. But if you scroll down, it is a pretty straightforward form. It's basically just asking for all the basic information we need to set up your KW technology for you. Anything with this note is required, so there are some required questions on here. You do have to fill out those required questions in order to submit the form. So you'll basically just work your way through this and fill this out as best as you can. For example, if there's something on here that you may not know the information to, for example, your username and password for KW, you can go ahead and just put a dash in those boxes for things you don't know, those required questions, and that should still allow you to submit the form, and we can get in touch with your office to recover the login information. So you can scroll, you can see it asks for just basic information like your name, your email address, your office information. There are some additional items on here that are optional, things like your social media, designations, specialties, a bio. I do want to point out that there is not a save feature on this questionnaire. So if you are starting to fill this out, please make sure you have enough time to finish this. A lot of times we have people who spend an hour or so writing their bio on this page, and then something goes wrong and they lose their work. So I would recommend, if you're writing your bio for the first time, make sure you're writing it in a program that you can actually save to your computer so you don't lose your work. And if you don't have any of this information when you're filling this out for the first time, you can email us at a later time and we can add that in for you. Scroll down, we do ask for options for your KW email address and website address. We ask for 3 options. That's for people who, like me, have common names. Bailey@kw.com is probably taken. So we ask for 3 options so we can try and get your setup completed as soon as possible. And then at the bottom, there are spots for a headshot and a logo. The max file size is 10 megabytes. So if you have a really large headshot or logo, don't add it to this form. If you do add something larger than 10 megabytes, it could prevent your questionnaire from being submitted to us. So just go ahead and email that over to us separately and then submit your questionnaire. Once that comes to us, it takes our team about 1 to 2 business days to complete your setup. We will send you a really detailed setup complete email that has all of your logins, passwords, links to all of your profiles, as well as training information. So basically everything you need to get started. And again, once you hit submit, that should be to you in about 1 to 2 business days. I'm going to go ahead and hit that back button on my browser. That was the setup questionnaire. That's what most of you will be filling out. We also have a short form questionnaire. It's the same as this first questionnaire. It just doesn't have all the non-required questions. Transferring agent, that is for agents that are moving from one Keller Williams office to another. Expansion agent, this is for agents who will be part of multiple market centers. Capper questionnaire for cappers and luxury agents. We have a team questionnaire. Returning, maybe you left KW for a period of time and you're back. You can fill this out. We can actually try to reactivate your old email and different profiles. Admin questionnaire, admin to agent. We have a questionnaire for staff. Hidden, maybe you're moving to Keller Williams, but you're not ready for everything to be live yet. You can fill out this form. And then existing agent. If you're an agent who has been with Keller Williams for a while and you just want us to take a look at your whole account, at your different KW accounts and make sure that everything is set up properly, you can fill out this form and we'll go through and basically update anything you need and fill in anything that may be missing. Let's go ahead and highlight KW resources at the top again, questionnaires, and then questionnaire queue. If you're wondering where you are in our setup process, you can check our questionnaire queue. Again, our process is about 1 to 2 business days to get that setup complete email sent back to you. If you're wondering where you are, you can come here and make sure you're on this form. We also have missing logins. We will reach out to you and the office if we're missing your login. But if you're wondering where your setup is, you may want to check here to make sure we have that information. And I'll go ahead and hit back. So that's probably the first thing you will do with Scott Leroy Marketing is do your setup questionnaire so we can make sure that all of your platforms are up and running. Let's highlight KW resources again, and then training and training calendar. At Scott Leroy Marketing, we teach live classes 5 days a week. All of our classes can be accessed at slmwebinar.com. There's no need to register ahead of time or sign up. You just have to go to this website during the time of your designated class. And if we scroll down, we can see our training calendars. We usually have a couple months up at a time, so make sure you're looking at the correct month. And then we have them sorted by time zone, so make sure you're clicking the appropriate time zone. All of our classes are at 1 p.m. Eastern. So while we're looking at this calendar, this is for December, and we are looking at the Eastern time zone. These numbers to the right of each class, those are the dates of the month. And again, to watch any of these classes, you just sign on to slmwebinar.com at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you should be able to access the class. On Mondays, we have our MyKW overview, Facebook ads, Teams, and then no class on the 28th. On Tuesdays, I teach our command overview class. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, some more advanced classes. So IDX sites 101 and 201, if you're using your KW site, this is going to be a great resource for you. Mobile app, and then a new class, top tools to use in command for 2021. On Thursdays, we have DocuSign, Smart Plans, and database management. On Fridays, you're currently watching our SLM Overview class, but we have Designs 101, listing landing pages, and then nothing on Christmas. We'll be closed that day. So you can download this file. This is a PDF. You can save this to your computer, print it out, and access these classes. So I'm going to hit that back button. If you scroll down on this training calendar page, you can actually see an overview of each of the classes. If you're wondering what we're going to go over and what those classes are about, you can read more into that here. Let's highlight KW resources again and then training. And I'm actually going to skip ahead. We'll come back here. But if we go directly below that to previously recorded training classes, this is where you can find all of our previously recorded classes, and they're sorted by category. So if you click on any one of these, so for example, if I click advanced courses, this is going to bring us over to our YouTube page. This is a YouTube playlist of all of those advanced courses. So our command teams, listing and landing pages, database management. So you can basically access all of those classes by whichever category you're looking for. I'm going to hit back. You can also access that by going to slmtraining.com. You can click, if you just click on training under KW resources, and then just click on training directly, that'll bring you over to SLM training as well. And it's just another place to find our training classes. So you can see it's broken down by category again. And any one of these links will take you to a YouTube playlist of those classes. So if I go into KW Command Training, it'll bring up all of those KW Command classes. And while we're here, I do also want to point out our YouTube page. So youtube.com/ScottLeroy-Marketing will bring you here. And we have videos for almost everything KW technology related. So if you are working on something and need some assistance or want further training, definitely check out our YouTube page and utilize this search feature. You can search for different things like database management, contacts, DocuSign, just any specific issue you may be working on. Come here and search for that on our YouTube page because we likely have a video on it. And if we don't, please let us know because we are always looking for new video ideas to help you even further. Somebody asked about a custom website not through Keller Williams. Unfortunately, we do not help with third-party sites. Unfortunately, we focus mostly on the KW technology. So we probably wouldn't be able to help too much with that. But if you would like to shoot us an email to our support email, support@scottleroymarketing.com, and let us know a little bit further what you're looking for, we can try to either help or point you in the right direction. Somebody asked about classes on Dotloop. We don't teach new classes on Dotloop, but we do have previous classes on Dotloop. We do have a class specifically on the opportunities, and that is how you start your transactions. And from within the opportunity, you would select either DocuSign or Dotloop. So I would definitely watch the opportunities class. And then for Dotloop, on our YouTube page, you can search Dotloop 101. And like I said, since KW Command is focusing more on DocuSign, I know a lot of offices do still use Dotloop, but we primarily teach on DocuSign these days. But on our YouTube page, you can search Dotloop 101, and I think we had a Dotloop 201 as well. And we do have videos on that. There's a great video here that says Dotloop Overview, learn the basics in less than 20 minutes. That would be a good starting point for you as well. And I'll just go ahead. This is a good class, so I'll go ahead and drop this in our chat so you can access that as well. And let me find you guys. There you are. And there's that link to that 20-minute Dotloop overview class. And if you're looking for something more specific, shoot us an email. We can help you find that. So that's our training. Definitely check out these classes. We do recommend starting with probably the command overview and then going into the advanced classes from there. Let's highlight KW resources and then training. Somebody did ask about the 30-day challenge. So let's go, oh, I'm clicking on all kinds of random things. All right, so training, we highlighted KW resources, training, and then 30-day challenge. So we've had agents come to us after we've done their setup and ask us what they should do next. And to help with that, we have created these 30-day challenges. We have a few here. We have My KW, SLM, Command, Database, and Blogging. We are working on a couple new ones for you as well. But for example, I'm just going to click on the My KW SLM challenge. On this page, you can scroll through the steps. I like to look at the printable version because it's more like an actual checklist. So I just clicked View Printable Version. And you can see here are 30 days and 30 steps that you can take after your setup is complete. There are items on here like respond to your setup email with any information we are requesting, purchase a custom domain, send us your contacts so we can import them into Command, different items like that. I do want to say this is not required. This is just a guideline. You don't have to follow this super strictly. You don't have to follow it in this order. You don't have to buy anything. So this example of purchasing a domain, that's just what we've seen other agents do and what we recommend, but you don't have to follow this to the letter super strictly. But it is also a good guideline, and we've seen other agents work through these items on here. So that's a good starting point if you don't really know what to do after your setup is complete. That I'm just hitting back a couple times. That's the My KW SLM challenge, but we do have other challenges for Command, Database, and Blogging. Let's highlight KW resources again. And this time we will go to Support. This is a great resource for you on our page. These are basically free items that we can complete for you. So if there's something you need updated in your website or your KW profiles, check out our support page because we likely have a form for it. And it just makes it easier for us to have those forms submitted rather than sending over an email. So on the support page, you can see at the top, we have some command services. We can set up your DocuSign if you need that, set up Keller Mortgage, set up MailChimp. Under miscellaneous services, if you're leaving a team, we can remove any team branding, create a QR code for you, update your bio, update team information if you've joined a team recently, add in your social media links. Under KW Email and Google, we can set up your email for you if you don't have that yet. We can link your office calendar to a Gmail account, forward your KW email. Under website services, if you're using your kw.com website and you really just want to beef it up and add some more content, check out this section. We can add in testimonials, featured listings, add in Google Analytics if you're tracking your website, all of these different items. If you're from an office that requires compliance docs on your website, your email, anything like that, you can fill out one of these and we can assist. We also do this in your setup. And then we offer some leadership support as well. These are similar forms, but more tailored toward the office and the office staff. So these are all totally free. And let's say, let me find a good one for us to set up. Let's say you wanted to set up some domain forwarding. You have a custom domain like baileyrealtor.com, and you want to forward that to your kw.com site. You can come here and click on the appropriate form that you're looking for. For most of these, there is a video on filling it out, so you can watch that if you're having any trouble, but it is pretty straightforward. So I put in my name, my email. This one asks if we are an agent or in leadership, and then we do need the KW login information. And then the domain information, where this domain was purchased from. So I'll just say GoDaddy, the address, you can just answer the additional questions. We will need the domain login information. And then there's always a CAPTCHA question to make sure that you are a real person and not a robot. And then hit send. So this will come over directly to our team. And these requests take about 1 to 2 business days. And then we can set that up. So you can see it's really easy to go ahead and fill out these forms. I'm going to hit back and go back to our support page. I do want to say if you have just done a questionnaire, you probably don't need to immediately do a lot of these support items. So if we just did a setup for you, you probably don't need to update your bio, update your office address, things like that. So I will say be mindful when you're filling these out and make sure that they aren't things that we've already set up for you. But these are totally free. So take advantage of these and we can help to update your account and beef up your websites. Somebody, this is a great question, asked, do you offer support in transitioning from being a single agent to becoming a team? Yes. So I would say you should definitely start by watching our Teams class that Brittany teaches. She just taught a really great one on the 23rd. And that one was like the fullest one with all of the new team information that has come out recently. And then we do have a support form on here that says, I think it's like team information updating or update team info. That might be a great resource for you. Or you can shoot us an email. Just let us know, hey, we're creating a team. These are the team members. If you need to update accounts with your team branding, team logo, include that, and then logins, and then we can definitely try to assist further. But just shoot us an email, let us know what you're looking for, and we can definitely help you out. And the website services are for the KW websites only. We only assist with the Keller Williams websites. So that's our support page. scottleroymarketing.com/support will bring you there. Let's highlight KW resources. We do offer leadership support. It's similar to these items that I've just shown you, but tailored to the office. So there's a 30-day launch for the office specifically, your first 30 days after working with Scott Leroy. Some leadership support forms. We do offboarding as well. So if you are an agent or have agents that are leaving Keller Williams, we can go through and make sure that their campaigns, smart plans are turned off and deactivate any of the profiles that we can. We have an onboarding checklist and then some office tracking as well, so you can see which agents have completed their questionnaire. Let's go ahead and click on this last option for templates. So KW resources, and then I click directly on templates. So you do have a lot of great templates through Command that you have access to, but we offer some here on our website as well. We have different flyers, calendars, Facebook cover photos, but what most people utilize our templates for would be for the email signatures. So at the top, this video here will actually walk you through the process of creating an email signature. We're going to do a quick overview today, but I like to point this out because this video goes a little bit slower and more in detail, and at the end it'll actually go through and show you how to attach your new signature to your Gmail, so check that out. But let's go ahead and click on the option here for email signatures. Now, to access any of our templates, you do have to be signed into a Gmail account. Our templates are stored in Google Drive and accessed through Google Slides. So you have to be signed into a Gmail. If you don't have a Gmail that you currently use, your kw.com email is actually a Gmail account. So as long as you're signed into there, you should be good to go. You can see we have 4 different folders: modern, normal, vertical, and widescreen. So you can go through and decide which email signature you like best and start to create that. I'll go ahead and click modern. And you can see we have quite a few templates in here. And I'll click on this option here. I'll just click this last one, second to last. I chose modern email signature number 19. And now we are in the piece itself. So you can see on the left, there are 3 slides. The first one is the email signature itself. The second one, this is telling you that this is going to be a flat image signature. So if you were to add any social media links, any buttons, anything on here, it would not be clickable. So unfortunately, you would not be able to hyperlink individual elements on this signature. You could hyperlink the whole image in your email, but not individual pieces of that. So that's what this message is saying. Keep that in mind. And this one is just saying, watch the video to get the steps. So you can see when we're in this signature, we can't actually do anything. I'm clicking around and I can't make any changes. There is this view only button at the top left. Don't click this and request edit access. Unfortunately, we can't give you access to our master files. Instead, you'll click File, Make a Copy, and then Selected Slides. For this one, we only need this first slide, so I'm not going to choose entire presentation. So again, that's File, Make a Copy, and Selected Slides. And when I click that, it'll ask me to rename this if I'd like. I'm just going to click OK. And that will bring me into a new tab. And somebody asked how I got to this page. So I was on our website and I went to our website, scottleroymarketing.com. I highlighted KW resources and then clicked on templates. So you just click on that directly. From there, I clicked email signatures. That brought me into Google Drive. From there, I selected modern and then number 19. So this first one in the last row. And I just did File, Make a Copy, Selected Slides. So you can see that opened up a new tab, and now I can actually start to make changes. So these are completely customizable. You can move things around, you can change the fonts, change the sizes, of course, add in your own headshot. So I'm just going to start to edit this. You can see it's really simple. I'm just clicking and editing. That's a little too big, so I will just go ahead and highlight this and make the text smaller. Again, I'm just clicking and editing. I'll add in my email address. I know my email is going to be a little too long, so I'll make this text smaller. And you can see it's really easy to just go through this and make changes. If we want to change out this photo, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the photo. I'm going to right click, replace image, and then upload from computer. I have my headshot saved in here, so I'll just go ahead and select that. And there you go. If I wanted to add in any logos or anything, I can go Insert over here at the top left, click on Insert, Image, and then same thing, I'm going to upload from computer. I do believe I have a KW saved on here, so I'll go ahead and add that. And again, super easy. I'm just clicking and editing. So I'm just going to start to move things around. And you can see as I'm editing this, these grid lines pop up, and that'll help me make sure that everything is nice and centered. So I'm just going to move this text down, move up this KW. There we go. And actually that looks a little funny. There we go. And of course I can change these colors as well. If I click on this rectangle in the background, I can remove it. I can move it around. I can change the color if I'd like. If I click on this little paint bucket. I'll do the same thing up here. So you can totally change this. You can change the fonts, the colors, add in your logo, your branding, and basically customize this to your liking. All right, and that looks good to go. So now we want to save this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top left and click File, and then Download. So normally what you would do is you would download this as a JPEG and then go attach that to your email. We've noticed that when you download this directly as a JPEG, it can be a little pixelated, so a little fuzzy, a little grainy. So we take an extra step and we actually download this as a PDF. So again, I clicked File, Download, and I'm going to select PDF. And that will save this PDF to my computer. But unfortunately, you cannot add in a PDF to your email signature settings. So we do need to convert this. So now I'm going to go to a new website. It's a website pdf to jpg.net. And I'll go ahead and drop that in the chat for you. PDF, the number 2, jpg.net. And this is just a free converter site. So I'm going to scroll down and there's a button here that says choose a PDF file. So I'll go ahead and select that PDF from my computer. The JPEG quality, you need to change this to excellent. And then click convert. This works really quickly. And now I can go ahead and download the JPEG file. This is now saved to my computer. I'll pop this open so we can take a look. And usually it's really big, so it is still a little pixelated, but your email signature probably won't be that large. Oh, and I lost it. There we go. So you can see that looks good. It probably won't even be that big. It'll probably be about that size. So you can see that looks great. And very quickly, I created this email signature. So now all I would need to do is go into my email settings and add in this signature. I will say, if you're adding this into a Gmail, we recommend going in through Firefox. Sometimes Google Chrome can be a little finicky and a little difficult to add in an email signature into your settings. With Firefox, we see that every time it allows you to actually upload from your computer. Sometimes Google Chrome will ask for a URL. But if you go in through Firefox, it should allow you to choose that file from your computer. And then Firefox will actually allow you to manually resize it as well. You can drag and drop and make that signature the proper size. So I'm going to go back to our website. Again, at the top of this templates page, watch this video because he goes through the whole process just a little bit slower. And then at the very end of the video, he will show you how to actually attach that signature to your Gmail. All right, so those are our templates. And if you have any trouble when you're creating those or you're having trouble attaching the signature to your template, let us know and we would be more than happy to assist. All right, that's actually it for KW resources. So there are a couple other things I want to point out today before we wrap up. I'm going to highlight services at the top of our site and then click on pricing. So all of those things that I just showed you are covered by your office's service with us. But if you're interested in any additional services, we do offer that. We offer things like database management, social media management, SEO, blogging, different items like that. So on this page, you can see our different packages that we offer and the pricing associated with those different packages. And if you have something that you're interested in, definitely shoot us an email and we can connect you with Scott and you can talk further about what you're looking for. Let's go ahead and just click on this option at the top that says Store. So I'm just going to click on the Store tab directly. And that's going to bring me over to agentstore.com. So through the Agent Store, we do offer some additional items. Through here, you can purchase items like business cards, name tags. I think there's signs on here. So if I go ahead and highlight products, this is agentstore.com. You can see business cards, name tags, holiday cards, greeting cards, PPE, signs. So we just offer some different items. People were asking us for business cards, so we teamed up with a company called Brandco to offer some nice products for you. So if we click on business cards specifically, I'll just show you a little preview of what those look like. It will ask you your brand, so you can choose Keller Williams and then your specific market center. I always choose Maui because that's where I wish I was right now. There we go. Oh, and actually just reloads the site and now it'll show us all of the items specifically branded for your office. So again, if I just highlight products and click business cards, I'll show you a preview of the different business cards that are available. And you don't have to order through the Agent Store, but this is just another thing that we wanted to offer to you. One last thing I want to point out, if we highlight products and then click email signature. So this is going to be different than that signature we were just working on. Those were free email signatures, but we do offer a paid signature through the Agent Store. If you're looking for something customized that actually has the clickable links on it, we offer those for $99. And these are totally custom. So you can click through and see some different examples of other email signatures, but you can see that these look great. So if you're interested in that, these are $99 and you can order them on agentstore.com. Somebody asked, what's the best way to contact us? Our email, support@scottleroymarketing.com. It's going to be the best way to reach out to us. So let me go back to our website really quick. I'm just going to hit back a couple times because that is actually about it for today. So let me go ahead and point out our contact info. So we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. You can see our phone number and our email address here. The best way to get in touch with us is through email. We are really quick on emails and usually reply within just a couple minutes. So I'd say that is the best way to reach out to us, but you can reach us by phone as well. So again, we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. So if I wasn't able to get to all of your questions today, or you have further questions or need assistance with anything, please feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to assist. Again, this class will be recorded. I'll have this online later today. But that's about it for today. So thank you guys for watching our class. If you need us, go ahead and reach out. If not, I hope you enjoy your weekend and we'll talk to you soon.